Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm going to keep this video pretty short. I'm just going to be talking about 5 AI tools that you can use for your own short form content and help leverage that. So pretty much, let's just get right into this video. So let's just get right to the chase. So number one is ChatGPT. Now, I know it's kind of annoying hearing this AI tool over and over and over and over, but it's within good reason, right? This is still, as much hype or as much as people want to say it's overrated or whatever, it's still a great tool to use nonetheless. Like, it can reduce so much of your time and energy into doing things. Like, instead of brainstorming ideas for hours, you can pretty much just type in. You can just type it in and boom, you'll get video ideas and hooks literally within a second like that. And it saves so much of your time and energy. It's just fantastic. So it really is a good way to just shorten your time when it comes to these things. Really, all you need to do is just type it in and boom, there you go. So I would definitely recommend doing it because, like I said, it saves you time, another headache, and you get good ideas nonetheless. And again, it might take at most like 15 minutes rather than you spending like an hour or so, or maybe even more, brainstorming ideas and what to do. So there you go. Number two is Captions and Capcut. So these are perfect for editing and putting captions in your video. So if you pretty much use AI trimming as well, this could also be very effective with, including subtitles and, having a high energy video. It could also trim out, the extra fluff that you have in your video where you're just paused. So it's a very powerful tool that you can use, especially if you have caption-based content. And I think CapCut's a really good tool to use, especially if you're using, editing-based content. So for example, maybe the classic Harmozy edit content or anything with subtitles. Really, I think anything that has that is something that you can utilize to the best of your advantage and get tons of views from. So I would definitely recommend using these tools because, again, it helps a lot with captions and you don't have to waste a ton of time. But using AI trimming can definitely help, and I think if you guys are taking the normal route where you're doing caption based videos, I think this is a good way to do it. So number three is Adobe. Now, Adobe is a really good platform and a really good place to do pretty much almost anything content related. You could do Photoshop, you could do, Adobe Podcast, you could do, anything really with Adobe, and it's very powerful. But specifically here, I'm going to be talking about Adobe Podcasts, which pretty much allows you to do voice recordings. It's a really good tool to use to get, a clear cut and enhanced voice recordings for your videos, especially if you do UGC content. You can even do like caption-based or even motion-based content utilizing voiceovers like that. So either way, I think Adobe is a really good tool to have voiceover content. It's really good to, specifically Adobe Podcasts, like I said, it's really good to use voice recordings for it. So I would recommend getting Adobe Podcasts and really just having voiceovers. I mean, you could obviously use it in the platform on TikTok or on Instagram or wherever, but no voiceover is really going to be as enhanced and as clear cut as Adobe, in my opinion. So I definitely think it's a good tool you guys can use and something that you could take advantage of, especially if you're doing UGC content, which I'm sure a good chunk of you guys are. So number four is the Creative Center on TikTok. So it is literally the perfect tool for almost anything TikTok related. So I pretty much talked about the TikTok Creative Center for countless amounts of times. I've talked about it several times, and it's a really good tool. I'm telling you, it's perfect for looking at trends, doing niche research, looking at analytics. Literally anything you want to do related to content on TikTok, you can pretty much find on the Creative Center. It's literally your best friend when it comes to content creation on TikTok. And honestly, it's something that can not only give you more ideas and more research to do, but also something that you can take advantage of and pretty much leverage. Because if you have a TikTok Creative Center account, oh my goodness, the amount of ROI that you can get on that is immense. And really all you need, I think you just need a business account on TikTok and you're able to just rip. So I would recommend getting the TikTok Creative Center and just using it because it is superb. It really is superb. You get tons of things to look at. It really is a perfect place. And if you really want to get the creative juices out there, I think looking at this can definitely help out. So I would definitely recommend this platform and this AI tool, if you will, out of all the other platforms, especially if you plan on doing content on TikTok. But last but not least is the TikTok AI filters. Now, this is one that isn't really as big as the other ones, let alone something that I would personally recommend, but it can come in handy just in case. You never know. So it's pretty much important to utilize this when you're utilizing trends in your videos, or maybe you have, a cool trendy sound that you want to utilize in the videos. I think utilizing AI filters can definitely help with that. And it's a good thing to leverage, especially if you're, like I said, if you're utilizing those trends. But combine the way you really make this effective is not just utilizing them on trends themselves, it's having a good SEO strategy as well. So if you have these AI filters, combining that with an SEO strategy that you're able to get keyword optimizations in your videos. For example, let's say you make car videos, and you have a certain buzzword that gets tons of views on TikTok in general. Let's say it has like 1 billion views or whatever in total. And you can literally use that buzzword over and over in your videos. You can mention it a couple times in your videos. You can have it in the description. You can have it in the captions. You can even showcase that buzzword if it's a physical thing. And once you do that, you get tons of views, and boom. Imagine you have like a trendy sound or like a trend in general with an AI filter, and you combine that with a SEO strategy. Imagine what you could do with that. So that's pretty much how I would go about it. However, again, it's not something that I would really recommend using unless, like I said, it's for a trend. So unless it's really for that, it's not really the best tool to use. But again, it wouldn't hurt to help. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to use in something that you could definitely leverage to get tons of views with. So I would definitely recommend using it only for that reason. But again, it could be useful and you never know. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Again, I try to keep these as short as possible, and at the same time, I want to give you guys as much value and tips on how you guys can improve your own strategy. So pretty much that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.